Uh, January of 2019.
So before the pandemic, before George Floyd.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. One of the things that concerned me once I saw those numbers was I wanted to get input from every officer and every professional staff member, non-sworn person. And two things we wanted to cover. Manpower, how do we improve it, and pay, okay? I wanted to hear from every individual that was associated with the Norfolk Police Department. I think I ended up speaking to well over 680 people, one-on-one, for 30 minutes each, sometimes longer than 30 minutes, but it was worth it to me. It was arduous, but it definitely was worth it because it gave me an opportunity to hear from individuals that were free to speak, because generally, sometimes, believe it or not, officers are run towards bullets, but their challenge is speaking in front of their peers. They tend to shut down a bit. So January 2019, I think we were at the 219 mark. I'm sorry, 119 mark.
And did you bring that issue up to council?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. Oh, we've had multiple models of a pay plan that we've gone over, myself and the city manager and the individual in charge of the city budget, as well as my staff. We must have attempted to address this pay plan at least 5, 6, 7 times.
Was it ever, you said attempted, was it ever followed through? Were there any changes made?
There were always changes made, but they wasn't, the changes were not wholesale. In other words, they were not deep enough to impact. Let me give you an example. The city did a remarkable thing about a year ago where they increased the starting pay that really put us out front for those coming on up to 5 years. But the problem with that is, folks that have been here beyond 5 years, and some of those folks were here, like myself, when we went 7 years without a pay raise, didn't reap the benefits of that pay plan, and it caused some distinction between the ranks. You have folks that had been here multiple years compared to someone who just came through the door, and they're making just as much as they are. So, and this is not a Norfolk thing. This is, I suspect Chesapeake, Portsmouth, all the Hampton Roads Police Department have the same issue. So, yeah, but the pay plan, we talked about that, it was ongoing. As long as I've been chief, it's impossible not to talk about it because we have a budgeting session every year, and every year it comes up.